announcements. Hartman's piano was up there, and so I see Beth in the room, and there's a few other folks who've been organizing in this issue. Jen is here too. So if there's someone that wants to speak to the Hartman's piano issue, and right now, it'd be great to have someone speak to it. Beth, do you want to, or?
Oh, is Beth here? Oh,
She's right.
I would normally start, but I'd actually like to just hear from like a regular Hartman shopper, community member who hasn't been so active online.
Well, I've played on the piano a couple of times and made people happy. Made myself happy too, just to be able to play in an environment that people listen. And I think flowers are there now. I think they can't produce the same effect the piano does, so bring back the piano.
Yeah, I live like 4 blocks away, and when I hear the piano play, I definitely buy more oranges.
Just state your name before you speak as well for our secretary too. Anyone else who wants to speak on it?
Yeah, I usually shop there. I stopped shopping since I saw the flowers there, so no piano. It's pretty a unique thing to have the piano there, so I haven't seen somewhere else.
I played there on and off over the last 18 months or so, and I thought it was a good thing. I thought it was better than music, and I'm the sort of person who will tear out a speaker if it's too loud, a stereo speaker. I've done it, and I did it in the Y once, because I just can't stand background music that's not. If it's got to be live or forget it. And I thought it was a good thing to have it there. It was different. I thought it was a very good idea, and I'm puzzled by the withdrawal of the piano.
Anyone else just want to speak to this issue?
My name is Victor Dowler, and I want to speak actually on behalf of my mom, who couldn't be here tonight. My mom suffers from kidney disease, and recently her health is a lot better, but during a time when she was more sick, she actually took advantage of the couches and the chairs that were there quite often. She lives about a 10-minute walk away on Nepean Street, and so she would walk over to Hartman's, be exhausted, sit down, rest a little bit, do some of her shopping, get up, sit down again, and eventually through doing that she'd be able to get her shopping done. So I'm sure that my mom's not the only person who had that issue. I'm sure there's lots of elderly people in the community, lots of other people that have physical restrictions. And it's not, so I just want to speak to the fact that the piano's great, and that was my #1 concern as well, but it's not just the piano, it's also the seating area that was there, the couches, tables, and chairs.
Has anyone spoken to Hartman's management?
Perhaps we'll hear from Beth.
Yeah, Beth,
Then,
sure. That would be great.
Sure. Well, first of all, I have to say that when the piano was removed, I was surprised because Hartman's management and the store has really been committed to Centretown. When other grocery stores have shut down in the past few years, Hartman's has chosen to stay and expand. So I was just really a bit surprised that they didn't try to communicate with their customers about the decision. I did speak to the general manager of the store this morning. He returned some of my messages I left last week, and he indicated he would be ready to sit down in a small environment and discuss some solutions. A number of us online or offline have bantered about ideas to replace some of the seating and the piano that would be Hartman's needs. So we're hoping they're agreeable to that. And we'd like to hold the meeting in their community kitchen, which they so lovely offer to us Centretowners, a nice place to meet. So that's been my communication with Hartman's to date. And as the comments we've heard show, not only did it increase people's happiness and well-being, which is a topic for the whole city of Ottawa to consider, they're really part of a special, unique community in Bank Street, and normally I feel they've been more than willing to work with the community during the expansion to respect Bank Street and Centretown. So I hope we can really continue to do that and work with them. And I have to thank CCCA and the Home's office for being helpful in that regard.